Scaled hammer action, 700 voices, and recording technology, all at an affordable price. Today, we're going to look at the Casio CDP-S350. Stay with us. Hi, Patrick Marr with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channels, sign up for notifications, like our videos, and leave us some comments. We love to interact with you guys and hear what you have to say. If you've ever played or tried out any of these instruments, we always love the feedback down there. It gives people who are looking some more insight on the product they're looking at. Today, I'm really excited to bring you guys the CDP-S350 from Casio. So if you look at here to my left, I have an 88 weighted keyboard in about the $500 to $600 range. There's a lot of offerings at this price point. And so today what we want to do is bring a little clarity to what the CDP is. The CDP-S series is what they're calling this. But what it is, what it has featured, and kind of maybe a comparison a little bit on what other keyboards in this price range do offer. So right off the bat, I want to say that Casio did a great job of packing in a ton of features in kind of a straightforward, easy to use, easy to understand way. What they've done is they've redone the action, so the graded hammer, or it's not graded, they call it scaled hammer, but basically it makes it heavier in the bass section like on a real acoustic piano, and it gets lighter as you move up on the keys. And so they're trying to mimic, they're trying to strengthen your fingers so that you are kind of learning as if you were playing a real acoustic instrument. What I really like though about the CDP is that you're able to kind of take it as your own and make it a musical instrument and not just a piano a simulator. So I think what a lot of price offerings do in this price range is they say this is a great, fantastic product to practice on, but really you're going to have piano sounds, 2 or 3 piano sounds, you're going to have 3 or 4 organs, you're going to have strings, and it's limited sound samples, really kind of just pushed for practicing piano at home with headphones, which is a great noble thing to do, and I think a great offering. The CDP aims to extend that a little bit. So first, they want you to have access to a couple different piano sounds. So they have 24 piano samples in this, but they don't stop there. Like I said in the intro, there's 700 sounds in this thing. So very expansive on what you can do and what it has to offer. We're not going to go over all 700 in this video. That would be we'd be here for hours. But I did want to let you know that it kind of brings together this, hey, I want to play drums, I want to play saxophone, I want to play different strings, I want to play accordion. It has all these things which really make it a more interactive tool. So if you have young kids that are practicing, or if you're an aspiring musician that wants to record, this is a great kind of entry point into a lot of different sounds without having to hook it up MIDI to your computer and download sound samples and work on sound libraries. It does have a MIDI out, or MIDI, and so you can connect it and you can do all that. But it really has 700 things built into it already that you can really start experimenting with. You can experiment with recording. There's a MIDI recorder in here that's, I believe it's a 6-track, so you can record over. So if you want to add piano and then strings and then drums and bass, these are things that you can do and kind of get familiar with the recording process of layering and kind of making a song your own, which is really neat. Also, I think there's something really cool on here in the song and style and rhythms. A couple different companies use different ways to explain this, but when you're playing in the left hand, you can be holding down like a C or a G or an F, and it will play in that key, and then you can play kind of the lead part with your right hand. So this is a way to maybe play like a live sounding band altogether. So we're gonna perform on that a little bit and show you guys what we're talking about, but it's a really cool way to kind of bring a full band presence to practice. So you can be playing in a certain key and have your melodies that you're working on, and there's 150 different rhythm tracks and stuff in here, so you can really go through and make it your own, change the way that the ending happens and the different parts. There's really cool controls in here. So we're going to take a look at some of that. We're going to listen to some of these sounds. I'm going to let you guys know how it feels after we play it here in a second. But really just a whole bunch of features packed into an affordable practice piano, which is what you have with that weighted 88 keys. So really enjoying it so far. I'll let you guys know what I think here in a minute after we play it and do some sound samples. Stay with us. So that action feels great. I really enjoyed playing it. I really want to kind of open this up, maybe bring this in with a couple other similarly priced items, because the action feels good to me, but I'd love to compare it against those. I know a lot of people are going to have questions how it stacks up against a Yamaha or how it stacks up against Kawai and Roland. So we might get this in the studio here with a couple other similarly priced items, because it is a popular price point. But it felt great to me. The sounds you can see are very in depth. We went through a couple here, but I mean, there's 700 sounds. And they have a memory bank here, so the registration bank. So you can save presets. So if performing on stage or in a church, or even for people that you want to play with, if you want to save those samples, they do have storage. That's kind of why it fits that arranger title that they sometimes give it. This is more of an arranger where you can have those different sounds and work with them. You can save your presets, and then you can record and kind of compose also on it. So just a really cool, I think, a really cool entry point into some great technology that higher-end keyboards do have. So this again is the Casio. It's the CDP-S350. I really think it introduces you to a whole bunch of different technology that digital pianos have. And it does it at an affordable price point, I said again. So if you guys have any more questions, please reach out to us. We love to answer questions. Leave comments if you've played these before, or if you are familiar with any of the Casio technology. We love to hear your opinions and what you like and maybe what you didn't like about it. Again, I'm Patrick Marr. I'm with Alamo Music Center. We're here in San Antonio, Texas. And you can find us online at alamomusic.com, where we have someone available on chat. They can talk to you guys about this keyboard or any keyboard that you have questions about. Please sign up for notifications and like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channels. We have a guitar one and we have this piano one, and we're also building more media content for you guys. So stick with us, and thank you.